Hey, how you doing, everyone? Let's see. I'm just adjusting my microphone. One, two, three. Okay. Good morning, all, or good afternoon, or good evening. I have something to say. This is Will coming at you from Dawes Palace, California, and I hope this video's decent. Let's see. Maybe I'll take my hat off. Nah, I look better with it on. No, I look better with it off. Okay, I'm just a little bit crazy, but you already knew that. If you know me, you know that I'm a little bit I'm not, but I like to play one on TV. Anyways, um, let's see. What I want to talk about today. Let me go ahead and lay it down for you. This is what I think of the presidential race, or of politics in general. Now, we are led to believe by the Constitution that all the presidents are supposed to follow, that all our politicians are supposed to follow, that that we the people decide how they operate. We, the people, operate the government, not the other way around. Not they operate us, not they control us, but we control them. Them being the government, being the politicians, being the representatives and the senators, and the president, and the judiciary. See that one time fast. So, if that's the case, okay, now I'm going to say something that might be a little bit controversial. I'm just warning you. If you don't want to hear it, shut me off now. But if you want to hear some controversy, listen. And this has nothing to do with race, nothing to do with racism, nothing to do with skin color, nothing to do with gender, nothing to do with anything more than abilities, than the Constitution and what it says to all of us. Okay? So what I'm going to say, you will probably be offended by if you're that type of person that's offended by things that are supposedly offensive. Here goes. With no further ado, my thought of the day, and I have been thinking about this for some time now, actually. Our president is a slave, and I'm not referring to Obama. I am not referring to any president in particular. I am rather saying all of them, all 44 presidents, starting with George Washington, going up to Obama. And again, nothing to do with skin color, people. Nothing to do with skin color. I know that slavery was outlawed with one of our amendments. The 16th Amendment, was it? I know that slavery of the skin color type was outlawed. You know, so I'm not saying that I support that. I oppose that. Okay, let me just say it right here, right now. I oppose slavery, but we have a form of slavery that we permit. Okay, that is required of our politicians, and that is called political slavery. Okay, do you understand what I'm saying? Our president, our vice president, our House members, our senators, and our judiciary, and then all those involved in government at the local level to the federal level, including state level. They're all slaves. Now, what kind of slaves are they? They're a slave to us, to you and me, the people of the United States of America. The people. We are the slave owners, okay? We are the ones who tell them what to do. Or at least that's the way it's supposed to be, according to our U.S. Constitution and our Bill of Rights. Okay? So there it is. That's my controversial statement of the day. Now, also, it makes me wonder why anyone, any man or woman, any person would want to be president or vice president or would want to be an office holder of any political office. Now, yes, I am potentially interested in being a president. So this is a question I'm asking myself as well. But I'm also asking of all the current candidates and all past candidates and possibly all future candidates. Why the heck would you want to be president? Why the heck would you want to be vice president? Why do you want to be in political office? Because think about it this way. Politicians have no freedom, especially the president. Okay? When you become president, you have the Secret Service around you 24/7, 365. You're on the job 24/7, 365. Vacation? Yeah, it's a working vacation. There is no true vacation. There is no off time. You cannot say, you know what, for this weekend, I am not president. I mean, you can, and you can say, I delegated to the vice president, the 25th Amendment and all that. But it's actually, that's not legal. You can't just walk away from the job. You have to have a legitimate reason. And it can't be just for vacation time. I'm bored of the job, or I want to get off the job for a weekend. No, you can't do that. When you're president for 4 years at a time, from the day you're sworn in on January 20th or 21st or whatever day it is, to the next, 4 years away, January 20th or whatever day it is, from January to January, for 4 years, you are the man or woman in charge of this nation and the world, and you don't get time off. You are a slave to us, to you, to me, to all of us here in this nation called America. Okay? And I do mean a slave not of skin color, not of gender, not of anything other than abilities, not of anything other than political slave. That's what I'm getting at here, people. And it just makes me wonder why anyone would want to lose their freedom. I mean, the president, the vice president, and all politicians have no freedom. They willingly, they voluntarily give up all their freedom for that length of time, whether it be 2 years for a House member, for 6 years for a senator, 4 years for the president, vice president, lifetime for judges, the Supreme Court judges. Why? Why would you want to give up your freedom? And in the case of many of our presidents, Obama on back, take freedom away from the rest of us. I mean, they have the power, and they have been doing it. Obama, Bush Jr., Bush Sr., Clinton, Reagan, all the presidents. They have all amassed power. They have all taken the power, the freedom that we love, that we the people love. They have taken it away from us, and we have allowed it to happen. And they act like, okay, then you know what, in that case, we, the people, are the slaves. We are the political slaves. Yes, they are supposed to be, the president is supposed to be the political slave. He is supposed to be the political slave of us, the people. But he's not. And instead, we have allowed him to make us, the people, the political slaves. We lose our freedoms. We have lost our freedoms, our liberties, our ability to live our lives as we choose has been willingly and without much argument given up. So, all I have to say to you people is slavery of the political kind, in terms of those we elect and voluntarily choose to become slaves, is good. There is the most controversial thing I can say for today. I thank you for listening. If you have any comments, post your video responses here, or email me. You can find my email address on the web somewhere. I'm very well known. Riker17.com, about.me/Riker17. You all have a good day, and God bless America.